the first step. Reach out for tomorrow. We live so
Time for an unpleasant blind guy, Conservative Byte. On September the 19th, 2016, I spent some time on the Exceptional Conservative Show, hosted by Ken McClinton.
Dave Milner, the unpleasant blind guy.
How you doing?
Doing great.
I needed to speak to you tonight because I need to make a small correction. When I spoke to you on the 12th when you had me on your fine program, I said that Sharia courts would not accept a woman's accusation of rape unless she was backed up by 7 male witnesses, and the actual number is 4. That's 4. I made a mistake there, and yes, it still is an indicator that women are treated like livestock in Islamic law, but a little correction needed to be made.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dave Milner.
Now, some may be asking, why did I bother to do that? When someone makes an error on one of the cable news channels, normally they correct that in a tweet, as I corrected my mistake on Facebook not long after I made it. But I went to the trouble to go to the source and correct what I had said, because there was a point to be made. The point that while the people of the United States of America were under attack, the highest priority of progressive popular media was shilling for their favorite political candidate. While bombs were being discovered in New York City and in New Jersey, and a stabbing had been reported in St. Cloud, Minnesota, a quote-unquote journalist was asking Hillary Clinton if ISIS was attacking to try to swing the presidential election to Donald Trump's favor. This, of course, gave the darling of leftist media an opportunity to repeat an old, tired line that if people keep saying that Muslims are violent, they're going to be violent. No one knew the extent of the attacks or if they would crop up anywhere else. But priority one for leftist media had to be addressed. Make an opportunity, if you can, to make Hillary Clinton look good and Donald Trump look bad. At any time, more Americans could be attacked, held hostage, injured, tortured, or killed, but priority one is spinning the situation in favor of Hillary Clinton. CNN even went to the trouble of editing Hillary Clinton's remarks so that they could accuse Donald Trump of scaremongering when he mentioned a bombing, and, if you hadn't seen the raw footage, Hillary Clinton responding with measured and thoughtful caution. You've heard from more than one source the message that we must modify our speech about violent Islam or Muslims will become more violent. Let me give you a little something you may not have heard. This comes from Robert Spencer on Jihad Watch, posted September the 19th, 2016. In this article with the headline, Journalist Asks Clinton if ISIS is attacking to try to swing election to Trump, is a nugget you're not going to hear a lot of other places. Certainly, you're not going to hear it on the cable news channels or other left-centric media. The Islamic State wrote in its Dabiq magazine recently, even if you were to stop bombing us, imprisoning us, torturing us, vilifying us, and usurping our lands, we would continue to hate you because our primary reason for hating you will not cease to exist until you embrace Islam. People, it's not about rhetoric. Modifying our speech and attempting to appease those who will not be appeased will gain us nothing. We have to demand that those who report the news do it honestly and fairly, man up when they make mistakes, and realize that we are not in a war of violent extremism. We are in the war that Islam started against the entire civilized world over 1,400 years ago. This has been an unpleasant blind guy, Conservative Byte.